just want to make sure it scores right because I don't want to lose a friend.
I love it. Why is that? Did they hook on to the start?
I don't know what they did.
There, it went.
Yeah, they did something.
I didn't do anything.
Can I stop it now?
You can stop. Yeah, we could pass it. All right, Maddie. I figured out who was in here. The kid with the ear infection.
Who's that?
Kevin.
On the corner of Cornerstone Drive and Buena Vista Road sits Cornerstone Aquatic Center. Here at WHCI is the location of our swim meet between the Simsbury Trojans and the Hall Titans. And good evening, everybody. Anthony Altamirano here for all your swimming action. The last home meet for Hall. They'll have one more at Cornerstone next Wednesday. You'll tune in here at WHCI. Let's get right into this, though. A 200-yard medley relay. You know how we start things. It'll be in lane 2, Hall High School, sending out Marcus Bitton, Ryan Gady, Ari Stambler, and Josiah Rollins. In lane 3, the Trojans send out Tristan Lunding, Kyla Lunding, Liz Kadoff, and Heather Foley. Hall in lane 4, sending out Jack Ackerman, Max Volanek, Yaron Kantorovic, and Quinn O'Neill. Simsbury in lane 5, send Arnav Nayak, Ryan Kadoff, Dylan Bogus, Austin Espinosa. And then in lane 6, the Titans have Evan Riddle, Jimmy Rose, Arseny Kravitz, and Danny Chamel. And finally, the Trojans have Olivia Brunstad, Roxanne DeStur-McCrae, and Maya Alexander alongside Naima Deanne. And that is how Simsbury lines up their last relay in lane 7. Well, folks, good to be with you. As I've been for all season long, it seems like a season has flown by. But we're here at Cornerstone Aquatic Center for one last home meet. Again, Hall will play at Cornerstone again next Wednesday. So for the folks at home that would like to come to it, it'll be at 7 p.m. If you cannot attend and you want to watch the Hall-Conard game, we'll be here at WHCI. As lane 4 will win at 147.76. Lane 4 consisting of Jack Ackerman, Max Volanek, Yaron Kantorovic, and Quinn O'Neill. So lane 4 picks up a W for the Titans here in the first event. And then it'll be Simsbury in lane 5 picking up second with a time of 2:00.43. Followed by third place, Hall High School, Marcus Bitton, Ryan Gady, Ari Stambler, and Josiah Rollins. That'll be third place, 2:01.78, their time. So that's how the top 3 finishes. But yes, Hall and Conard will face off next Wednesday. It'll be the final match for both Conard and Hall before the postseason, which will take place here as well. We'll have your coverage for that all along the way here at WHCI. So subscribe, turn on those notifications, like, share, tell a friend, tell a family member. Heck, Tell somebody at the local corner store. But for event number 2, we'll have the 200-yard freestyle. This will also be a one-heat event. Amelia Eichner from Simsbury in lane 1. Ryder Morton from Hall in lane 2. Riley Leonard from Simsbury in lane 3. Zach Fay from Hall in lane 4. Collins Mulready in lane 5 from Simsbury. Colin O'Neill from Hall in lane 6. And Amelia Thomas from Simsbury in lane 7. So that's how it'll line up here for the second event. Well, last time out, the Titans defeated the Blue Knights of Southington 93-91 in a close one. That was here at Cornerstone. They've had a good break since then. That at the time of the Southington meet, there was a couple of short breaks for the Titans. They were on the second of a back-to-back night, and it was tough, but they've had a long break since then. Now they're here once again. They'll have another longer break, just over a week before their next meet after today, as we get ready for event number 2, the 200-yard freestyle. There they go. Well, right now, Zach Fay has got a narrow lead, looks to hold it for the Titans. Comes off the boost and now increases his lead. Fay is swimming very quickly. A turnaround. Fay is the only swimmer to turn around. They are just now seeing turnarounds from the other swimmers. Fay is now in a race of his own. No one behind him. There he goes. Hits the turnaround again in lane 4. For those watching at home, middle of your screen right now, to be more precise, on the right side of your screen, you see Zach Fay's about to hit the turnaround again. There he goes. He's got first place held very, very well. Just now hitting the turnaround are second and third place. Fay making good pace here. Well, there's a chance he could break the Hall record. We'll see here. I don't know. It's going to be tight. The rest of the swimmers, I would say a pretty even race behind Zach Fay. Fay is not going to hit the Hall record. He was in the running for it potentially, but not quite. Still gets a good time nonetheless. 2:02.94. Zach Fay in a world of his own over there. Nobody else has finished yet. Fay swam way fast. Looking for second place. Another Titan. Ryder Morton. Wow, look at that. Gets in there narrowly. 2:22.76. Pick up the points. Thank you very much. Colin O'Neill as well picking up points. So 1, 2, 3 finish of the Titans in order. Collins Mulready of Simsbury, the first Trojan to finish. That's fourth place. But nearly a 21-second difference, almost 21 seconds. We'll round it down to 20. 20-second difference between first and second place. The top 3 in order, all from Hall. Zach Fay, Ryder Morton, and Colin O'Neill. Well, that's how event 2 finishes up. Moving on Event number 3, the 200-yard IM. Kyla Lunding from Simsbury in lane 1. Marcus Bitton in lane 2 from Hall. Lucas Gonzalez from Simsbury in lane 3. Yaron Kantorovic from Hall in lane 4. Ryan Kudoff and Dylan Bogus in lanes 5 and 7, both from Simsbury. And right now, Hall has got a good lead we're working with at the moment. It appears to be Yaron Kantorovic, the usual suspect. Yaron has had a great season. Frequently finds himself towards the top of the pack of each event he does. And right now, in first with a great lead. Not too far behind him is his teammate, Marcus Bitton. Bitton also finds his way towards the top or middle of the pack more often than not. Well, right now, Hall poised to finish 1-2 again. Can they go for the trifecta again? We'll have to wait and see from a future event. Let's see, the next event that they could do that in is the next event, which will see 4 Titans in the first heat. So we'll see if they can do that again. For now, the best they could do is a 1-2 punch. It's going to be a close race in second. First place looks to be locked up. I don't want to jinx him, but Yaron Kantorovic got a good lead he's working with here. Just hitting the turnaround is Ryan Kudoff and Marcus Bitton. Kantorovic, great lead for him. Bitton, it's going to be Bitton or Kudoff in second. There you see Kantorovic, 208.51, lane 4, picks up the dub. Fighting for second place, Kudoff gets it, just 218.80. Ryan Kudoff picks up second place for Simsbury. Marcus Bitton, 219.72, getting third place for Hall. So Hall picks up 2 top 3 finishes. Simsbury finishing second, fourth, and fifth in this one, as well as sixth. We get ready for our first multi-heat event, one of 2. This will be the 50-yard freestyle. And right now it's all Hall. Through first 3 events, they've won each and every one of them. And the 50-yard freestyle will have Sofia Perdikas from Simsbury in lane 1, Max Volanek from Hall in lane 2, Santiago Leon Chain from Simsbury in lane 3, Quinn O'Neill from Hall in lane 4, Austin Espinosa from Simsbury in lane 5, Josiah Rollins from Hall in lane 6, Heather Foley from Simsbury in lane 7, and Noah Neff from Hall in lane 8. And it's going to be a close one. Ooh, that was very close, but it is going to be Quinn O'Neill very narrowly picking up the win. 23.80 his time. Second place goes to Austin Espinosa. 53.85. 23.85. Third place will go to Max Volanek. 23.99 his time. So 2 of the top 3 are the Titans once again. And it is Quinn O'Neill picking up a 4th straight for Hall. As we move on to the second heat, it'll be Naima Diane from Simsbury in lane 1, Oasu Patier from Hall in lane 2, Maya Alexander from Simsbury in lane 3, Noah Cruz from Hall in lane 4, Molly McClung from Simsbury in lane 5, Caleb Nguyen from Hall in lane 6, Roxanne McCrae Destor from Simsbury in lane 7, and Jackson Luxburg from Hall in lane 8. Let's see, just hitting the turnaround. The entire group of swimmers, neck and neck, anybody's race. I'm seeing a Titans cap towards the front. Two of them. Oh, it's going to be Hall. 31-81. Noah Cruz from Hall winning it. Second place belongs to Simsbury, 32-85. Molly McClung. Third place going to Caleb Nguyen. So in the exact same order as the first heat, finish Hall, Simsbury, Hall. That's the top three. Also, that'll do it for our first four events. We will take a break, come back with diving. It's the 1 meter diving, event number 5. Ryan Gady from Hall, Nicholas Mortensen from Simsbury, Colin O'Neill from Hall, and Jasmine Ayala from Simsbury. Those are your divers for event number 5. Take a break while they set that up. You're watching WHCI.
Oh yeah, because when I checked with Joe, I had 45 inches. When I added 34 and 10, it came up. What is Maddie? What do you have?
44-18.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't.
Coach McClure.
Coach McClure, I have a for you. Thank you so much.
We're here or there?
Whatever's more comfortable. You can clip on it if you want.
I blinked and you're here.
I stopped at the other end too to unhook the speaker here. All right, let me dive into that. 4. Oh, so how did it get all wet? We have, It was in the receiver or whatever was in the closet there, and it was dripping, ceiling drips. We had one of those blue mats that was over the top of it, so no water would get in. Well, someone moved the blue mat, of course, and destroyed it because it got water dripped all over it. Okay, so you got a. Should we put it? We don't have to plug it into an outlet, right?
No.
Okay. So you put it in here? Well, where are we going to put it? Here's the plug right here. It used to be an outlet right there.
Are we not in our head no? The one that said he wanted to do it before Connor, do it before the CCC.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, who is that?
Don.
Oh, Don?
Freshman.
Yeah. Yeah, he can.
So he's going to do it on Sunday night.
Yeah, no worries. Next Sunday night?
So you said that the showing had categories in the Varsity. This one right here. Jazz doing it out. Denise, what's this kid's name?
Nick.
Nick? Okay.
You got a little
I can see that now. I didn't know if this was on the end there.
Probably that. Typical teenage boy, right? Can you read the other guys? This is
Inward dive,
the
pike, good spot, pipe, back dive straight, inward somersault tuck, let's see, front flip, half twist straight, that's A, front, one and a half somersault pike, that's B, and back dive, half twist straight, that's A.
okay. All right. We'll have a handwriting lesson after
Yeah,
this
I know.
practice.
I'll tell you what, that isn't the worst we've seen. Since I did that. Alright. Is your son still diving?
No, he went, he's doing club gymnastics. So they're loving
Is
it.
this in college?
Yeah, he's James Madison. So,
James Madison.
yeah.
They were in the news. Their football coach is now at
Yeah.
Indiana, right?
So
Yeah.
So Yeah, he's loving it down there. I'm gonna go down in 2 weeks and see him for a meet, so that'll be good. Yeah, he had offers, but he didn't want.
Drivers today, Nick from Simsbury is first, Colin from Hall is second, Jasmine from Simsbury third, Ryan from Hall fourth. When the divers on the board, we need silence please. No pause till the scores are read and no flash photography. Third dive. Nick's first dive, 401. B, inward dive pipe, 1.5.
Back here on WHCI as we get ready for the 1 meter diving, starting off with Nicholas Mortensen from Simsbury.
Nick's first dive is 401 B, inward dive pipe, 1.5. This scores 5, 5, and 5.
All right, so 5 bingo for Nick Mortensen in his first dive.
Colin's first dive, 401B, inward dive pipe, 1.5.
Colin O'Neill, the next diver, the first dive for him for Hall.
Scores 4.5, 5, 5.5.
4.5, 5, 5.5. And his first dive for Ryan Gady.
Jasmine's first dive, 402C, inward, 1 somersault puck, 1.6.
All right, next up is Jasmine Ayala from Simsbury.
Her scores 5, 4.5, and 6.
5, 4.5, and 6 for Jasmine Ayala in her first dive.
Ryan's first dive, 401B, inward dive pipe, 1.5.
All right, that'll bring up Ryan Gady on his first dive.
Scores 6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, and 6.
6 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2, and 6 are scores for Ryan Gady in his first dive.
Starting round 2, Nick, 201A, back dive straight, 1.7. The scores 2 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, and 4.
2 and 1/2, 3 and 1/2, and 4 for Nick Mortensen in his second dive.
Holland second dive, 402C, inward, 1 somersault tuck, 1.6.
All right, next up is Colin O'Neill.
His score is 5, 4 and 1/2, and 4 and 1/2.
5, 4 and 1/2, and 4 and 1/2 for Colin O'Neill in his second dive.
Jasmine second dive, 101B, forward dive tight, 1.3.
All right, that'll bring up Jasmine Ayala from Simsbury.
Her score is 6 and 1/2, 6, 6 and 1/2.
6 and 1/2, 6, and 6 and 1/2 for Jasmine Ayala on her second dive.
Ryan second dive, 403C, inward, 1 and 1/2 somersaults tuck, 2.2.
All right, that'll bring up Ryan Gady in his second dive.
His score is 5 and 1/2, 6, 6.
5 and 1/2, 6, and 6 for Ryan Gady in his second dive.
Starting round 3, Nick, 402C, inward, 1 somersault tuck, 1.8.
All right, there it is. Nick Mortensen up for his third dive.
Scores 3 and 1/2, 3 and 3.
3 and 1/2, 3 and 3.
We got the split. We need you over here. We seem to have a discrepancy on the.
This guy has 1.8 is the same guy has 1.6. It's the right This is inward somersault tuck.
The officials talking over the score. The score of Nick Mortensen was 3, 3 and 1/2, and 3.
No, that's a 6, 1.6. Yeah. It looks like an 8.
Collins, next dive, 201A, back dive straight, 1.7.
All right, next up is Colin O'Neill from Hall.
His score is 5, 5 1/2, and 6 1/2.
5, 5 1/2, and 6 1/2 for Colin O'Neill.
Jonathan's third dive, 103B, forward, 1 1/2 somersaults pipe, 1.7. Their scores 6, 5, and 5.
6, 5, and 5 for Jasmine Ayala on her third dive.
Ryan's third dive, 203C, back, 1 1/2 somersault spot, 2.0. His score is 5, 4 1/2, 5 1/2.
5, 4 1/2, and 5 1/2 for Ryan Gady.
Starting round 4, Nick, 51-21A, front, 1 somersault, 1/2 twist straight, 1.7.
So next up to start the fourth round is Nick Mortensen from Simsbury.
The failed dive. Colin, fourth dive, 203C, back, 1 1/2 somersaults tuck, 2.0.
Next up is Colin O'Neill from Hall. They ruled Nick Mortensen's fourth dive a fail dive, so no score awarded.
Scores 4, 3 1/2, and 4.
4, 3 1/2, and 4 for Colin O'Neill.
Jonathan's fourth dive, 201B, back dive pipe. 1.6.
Her score is 5.5, 6, 5.5.
5.5, 6, and 5.5 for Jasmine Ayala.
Ryan fourth dive, 52.23D, back, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, straight, 2.3. The score is 4, 5, 5.
4, 5, and 5 for Ryan Gady.
Next fifth dive, 103D, forward, 1.5 somersaults, height, 1.7.
All right, starting off the 5th round of diving is Nick Mortensen from Simsbury.
The score is 3.5, 4, 3.5.
3.5, 4, 3.5 for Nick Mortensen.
Collins fifth dive, 52.11A, back dive, 1/2 twist, straight, 1.8.
And now is Colin O'Neill getting ready for his 5th dive.
Score is 3.5, 4, and 3.
3.5, 4, and 3. The scores for Colin O'Neill.
Jasmine's fifth dive, 401B, inward dive height, 1.5. Inward dive height, 1.5. Score is 6, 6, 6.5.
6, 6, and 6.5. The scores for Jasmine Ayala on her 5th dive.
Ryan's fifth dive, 104B, forward, 2 somersaults height, 2.3.
Well, now is Ryan Giddy getting prepared for his 5th dive.
Score is 5.5, 5.5, and 5.5.
5.5 bingo for Ryan Gady on his 5th dive.
Starting the final round of dives, Nick, 52.11A, back dive, 1/2 twist, straight, 1.8.
All right, here's Nick Mortensen getting ready for the final round.
This score is 5 1/2, 5 5.
5 1/2, 5 5 for Nick Mortensen on his final dive.
Collins final dive, 103B, forward, 1 1/2 somersault spike, and 27.
Next up is Colin O'Neill, getting ready for his final dive.
This score is 4 1/2, 5, 4 1/2.
4 1/2, 5 4 1/2 for Colin O'Neill in his final dive.
Jasmine's final dive, 5311A. Back dive, 1 1/2 twist, straight, 1.8. Her score is 5 1/2, 6, 6.
5 1/2, 6 6 for Jasmine Ayala on her final dive.
Ryan's final dive, 105C, forward, 2 1/2 somersault, up, 3.4.
All right, and now Ryan Gady getting ready for his final dive.
This score is 5 1/2, 5 1/2.
5 1/2 and 5 1/2 the score for Ryan Gady on his final dive.
Keep the diving, the pool will be open shortly for warm-up.
Well, that'll do it for the 1 meter diving. Event number 5 is in the books now. Through 5. We get ready for event number 6, the 100-yard butterfly. That'll be a one-heat event. That is coming up next on WHCI.
What goes in here? Does this go in here?
Yes.
Wait, she's been like great about accuracy. That's what. Whoever, it's fine. Oh, yes. Later after we eventually get to this, I will see and I'll see my my shoulder feels really weird and
I don't get what this does though.
it's not even like my shoulder though, it's like my back.
I know what you mean. It's just sitting on those for so long.
But you know, like when you like roll your shoulder, it like feels weird.
Hello. Do you have the bag for this thing over here?
What does it look like?
It's a black bag.
Is it that?
All right, back here on WHCI as we get ready for more Trojans versus Titans action here at Cornerstone Aquatic Center in West Hartford, Connecticut on this chilly Tuesday afternoon. The sixth event is about ready to get underway, the 100-yard butterfly. A one-heat event that consists of Olivia Brunstad from Simsbury in lane 1, Arsene Kravitz from Hall in lane 2, Santiago Leon Chain from Simsbury in lane 3, Jack Ackerman from Hall in lane 4, Dylan Bogus from Simsbury in lane 5, Ari Stambler from Hall in lane 6, and Liz Cutoff from Simsbury in lane 7. They are off and rolling. So right now, obviously too early to tell, but Hall is in the lead. It appears to be Jack Ackerman right now in the lead for the Titans. He's already done a turnaround. Jack Ackerman is speeding out there in the pool. Does another turnaround. He's just passing by the other swimmers as they're going the other way. Everybody else going the other way. Ackerman, finish line in sight. He's hustling and moving. There it is, Jack Ackerman, 55:20. How about that? Very close to a Hall record. 49:79 was the Hall record in 2023. So Ackerman with an impressive swim there, but not quite enough to beat the Hall record. Well, it is Ackerman, though, getting it 55:20. Second place is lane 3, right beside him to his left, actually. 108.65. Santiago Leon Chain picking up second. Third place will end up going to Liz Cutoff from Simsbury. So Simsbury picks up 2 of the top 3 slots, but it is Hall picking up the first. In the eyes of Jack Ackerman, 55:20 his time. As we get ready for the 7th event, the 100-yard freestyle. This is our second and final multi-heat event. This is heat 1 of 2. It'll consist of Sofia Perdikas from Simsbury in lane 1, Max Volanek from Hall in lane 2, Tristan Lunding from Simsbury in lane 3, Yaron Kantorovic from Hall in lane 4, Austin Espinosa from Simsbury in lane 5, Ryan Gady from Hall in lane 6, Collins Mulready from Simsbury in lane 7, and Noah Neff from Hall in lane 8. There you see the turnaround. It looks to be lane 4 in the lead, Yaron Kantorovic. At the moment, this is a closer one than we saw last time. Be interesting to see. Yeah, you're rolling first right now. That's lane 4, middle of your screen. And there it is, lane 4 winner, Yaron Kantorovic, 50:31 his time. A few seconds from the Hall record set by Jack Ackerman. 46:63 was Jack's time. So a few seconds off of his record. 50:31 though, nevertheless. Second place belongs to Max Volanek from Hall. So Hall picking up the 1-2 spots. Volanek got 53:36. Third place resides to the 5th lane swimmer, Austin Espinosa from Simsbury, 55:16 on his time. So it's Hall, Simsbury as your 1-2-3s. All right, moving on to the second and final heat. Nama Diane from Simsbury in lane 1. Lane 2 sees Danny Chamel from Hall. Lane 3, Roxanne McCrae Distur from Simsbury. Evan Riddle from Hall in lane 4. Molly McClunn from Simsbury in lane 5. And Jackson Luxburg from Hall in lane 6. So that's your swimmers. We'll see who's in first. It appears the Titans have a narrow lead. Looks like they could pick up 2 of the top 3 slots. It is Hall tied with Simsbury in second on lane 4. Evan Riddle looks to be in first place. Second place right now is to be Danny Shamel. In third place is Molly McClung. So we'll see what happens here. Right now it is slated to be Hall, and Simsbury as your 1, 2, 3 once again. We'll see if that can come to fruition. Riddle still in first, finish line in sight. He's got plenty of space in between him. Molly McClung, new development, is now in second place. There's Evan finishing first, 1:10.20 his time. Molly McClung is going to finish right beside him in second place. And then it is going to be Danny Shamel finishing third. So there's going to be Hall, Simsbury, Hall in that order, mere seconds apart, second and third place. 1:10.20 the winning time for Evan Riddle. Molly McClung finished with 1:15.54, and right behind her was Danny Shamel, 1:16.16. I mean, a very close race for second place. Ends up going to Simsbury, though, so that's how your top three finishes with event 7. Now moving on. This is the 500-yard freestyle, event number 8, the longest you will see today. This is going to be Maya Alexander from Simsbury, Ryder Morton from Hall, Riley Leonard from Simsbury, Zach Fay from Hall, Heather Foley from Simsbury, Noah Cruz from Hall, and Olivia Brunstad from Simsbury. Those are your swimmers. And now my favorite part, this is where I take time to thank all the swimmers and parents and families for putting in the work all season long, especially the athletes. This is a time where we have a little bit of a more of a chat in this swim. It's a longer swim, so kudos to those out there right now. But kudos to everybody watching on the sidelines. Their teammates, Hall and Simsbury. Swimming, just like any sport, is a tough one. So kudos to these young athletes for putting in the work day in and day out, and their families for supporting them. Always good to see the stands pretty full at Cornerstone. Hall never fails at filling those stands. All right, now at least, an interesting race appearing in front of us. It would appear the middle two lanes are the ones on top right now. That is going to be Zach and Heather from Hall and Simsbury. You see the spotters over there letting the fellow teammates in the water know how far they have gotten in the race so far. Titans fans, we should let you know that if you're just joining us, there is another meet next week that we will ask you to watch here on WHCI. It'll be a 7 p.m. start for that meet. Maybe tune in a little bit early, though. A few minutes early, maybe, just so, because it's senior night, dual senior night for Conard and Hall. Everybody loves a good Conard and Hall match. But you can check out Conard and Hall swimming. It's the last meet of the regular season that you will see on WHCI before the postseason. It's both of those two schools' last meets here at home at Cornerstone Aquatic Center. It should be a good one, and that, again, will be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. And then the next time you'll see both of these teams will be in the postseason, which will also take place here at Cornerstone Aquatic Center. That will be fun, doing the trials and then obviously the states before the best of the best gets sent off to Yale down in New Haven to finish off the swimming season. So Should be a lot of fun, and you can catch all that action at Cornerstone Aquatics, that is, here at WHCI. We'll spread the word, or as Frank Sinatra would say, start spreading the news. Right now, we have a blob of swimmers in the middle right now. Neck and neck and neck and neck, pretty much. It's the middle of the pack. Looks like the last few lanes, and then lane 3 as well. So it looks like 5, 6, 7, and then lane 3 as well are all clobbered with each other. Lanes 1 and 4 separated from the pack. As we await a winner here. We could see it very shortly here. Hall still holding that narrow lead. You see there's the bell being run by the official. We are nearing the end of the race. Bell means final lap for that first athlete, and that first athlete right now is Zach Fay of the Titans in lane 4. So keep your eyes on Fay. No one else in his way. At the moment, just him. You see claps over there from Hall coach John McClure. He likes what he sees. There it is. Zach Fay, 5:41.43 in lane 4. Your victors are the Titans on this one. So Fay picks up first. In second place, Heather Foley from Simsbury. 5:58.63 for Heather. And now it's a race for third place. It seems Hall is going to win that race. Who knows? Remains to be seen. The race for third place is on. But it is Hall and then Simsbury finishing first and second here at this event. And there it is. Hall picking up third place as well, 6:31.70. Ryder Morton gets the points for the Titans. And now fourth place will be Hall as well. In lane 6, Noah Cruz, and then Olivia Brunstad finishing 5th from Simsbury. 6th place will go to the lane 3 swimmer Riley Leonard. And then we're just waiting for Maya Alexander to finish up. But it was the Titans picking up 2 of the first 3 slots, with the Titans picking up the first slot, indeed, in Zach Fay. Again, his winning time, 5:41.43. There you see Maya Alexander just now finishing up. So now all the swimmers have crossed through, and that'll do it for the 8th event here. So we move on to event 9, the 200-yard freestyle relay. It'll be one heat here. Hall sending out Jimmy Rose, Colin O'Neill, Ari Stambler, and Josiah Rollins. That'll be lane 2, and as a matter of fact, lanes 2 through 7 in this order will be being used, starting now with lane 3. Liz Cutoff, Collins Mulready, Sophia Perdikas, and Heather Foley for Simsbury. Quid O'Neill, Yaron Kantorvik, Ryan Gady, and Zach Fay for Hall. Austin Espinosa, Santiago Leon Chain, Dylan Bogus, and Kyla Lunding for Simsbury. Noah Neff, Oasu Padie, Caleb Nguyen and Jackson Luxburg for Hall. And finally, in lane 7, Olivia Brunstad, Roxanne McCrae DeStur, Molly McClung, and Amelia Eichner. Those your relay swimmers. It'll be interesting to see who finishes first here. Looking for points on the board, both teams. A good separation right now between all the swimmers. The entirety of the pool is being used in the sense that they are not all bunched up next to each other. There's swimmers on every end of the pool, top, middle, bottom, everywhere. And then right now, we have our first place winner in lane 4, 139.46. It's Hall's team of Quinn O'Neill, Yaron Kantorovic, Ryan Gady, and Zach Fay. They're the first place winners for this event, event number 9. And in second place will be the Simsbury Trojans lineup of Austin Espinosa, Santiago Leon Chain, Dylan Bogus, and Kyla Lunding. Their time 1:47.76. Third place will go to Hall as well, 1:53.08 the time for Hall's lineup of Jimmy Rose, Colin O'Neill, Ari Stambler, and Josiah Rollins. So Hall picks up good points there, and that's how the top 3 finishes for event number 9. And we move on to event number 10. We are almost towards the end. This is the 100-yard backstroke. One heat here. It'll be Amelia Thomas from Simsbury, Marcus Bitton from Hall, Tristan Lunding from Simsbury, Jack Ackerman from Hall, Lucas Giselis from Simsbury, Evan Riddle from Hall, and Arnav Nyack from Simsbury. Those are your swimmers here. This, again, the 100-yard backstroke. And they're off. Already good separation between all these swimmers. Can't see any caps yet. It does actually look like Hall is in first place right now. Oh, yeah, looks like Jack Ackerman in first. Ackerman in first right now, lane 4. And he looks like he's going to finish first place with ease. Second place right now being occupied by a Trojan. Not too far behind is Hall, and Ackerman does pick up first, 56.27 his time, so lane 4 wins it. Right beside him, lane 5 picking up second place for Simsbury, 103.23. That'll be Lucas Giselis. And then Marcus Bitton from lane 2 is picking up third place for the Titans, 104.01 his time. So it's Hall, Simsbury, Hall. That's how your top 3 is looking. Hall picking up another good amount of points there. As we get ready for the 100-yard breaststroke, event number 11, this will be one heat. Amelia Eichner from Simsbury, Arseny Kravitz from Hall, Kyla Lunding from Simsbury, Jimmy Rose from Hall, Ryan Cutoff from Simsbury, Danny Schimmel from Hall, and Liz Cutoff from Simsbury. All right, folks, exciting news for you. Official word, Hall has won the meet officially. 93 points, which means they can't lose. That's the rules. I don't make them up. So 93-59 is the score. Hall is now just playing for exhibition. So Hall did this last time as well when they played Southington. They had reached 93 points towards the end, and then they played for exhibition. So 93-59 as it stands entering this race, but it's going to be lane 5. Lucas Giselis picking up some points for Simsbury, 107-13. And then it's going to be lane 3 finishing second, also from Simsbury, Tristan Lunding. And then Arnav Nayak from Simsbury picking up third. So Simsbury picks up first, second, third on that event. As we get ready for event number 11, event number 12. This is the 400-yard freestyle relay. And this will be Hall in lane 2, Colin O'Neill, Josiah Rollins, Ari Stambler, and Ryder Morin. And then in lane 4, Hall as well with Max Molinek, Zach Fay, Marcus Bitton, and Jack Ackerman. And as well in lane 6, Hall with Noah Cruz, Noah Neff, Caleb Nguyen, and Oas Upadhyay. So there is no Simsbury swimmers, it would seem, although I see some lined up. So on my heat sheet that I was given from the scorekeeper, there is no Simsbury, but there are Simsbury swimmers here. Unfortunately, I don't know their names, but I will tell you that it would look like 3 Simsbury racers are out there, and they would be in lanes 3, 5, and 7. So hopefully that is somewhat helpful. I apologize to the folks at home. I would assume because of the fact that Hall has already won the meet and they're playing for exhibition, Simsbury has decided to put out a makeshift relay group. I could be wrong. That is just my guess. And a reminder to the folks at home, we will get your diving scores at the end of the meet, along with the official final score. And again, that'll be a couple minutes after the meet ends, usually after the team handshakes. The lovely Marianne from Hall, sometimes John McClure. One of them, though, will hand me the official paper with the scores. Good separation here in this final relay from all these teams. You see the Hall team in lane 4 just made a switch, sending out their next relay. And Simsbury is about to do the same. There it is. There's the exchange. Some of these athletes making good pace here. There's another exchange from lane 4. The final exchange, I should say, from lane 4. Lane 5 with their final exchange. Here they come. We'll see who finishes first. There it is. Jack Ackerman finishing it up for Hall as the relay team for the Titans finishes first. 3:42.37 in lane 4. Again, Max Volanek, Zach Fay, Marcus Bitton, and Jack Ackerman, the lineup there for the Titans. And they pick up the victory here in this final event as we await second and third. It's going to be Simsbury picking up second, 4:14.36. So lane 5 from Simsbury picks up second place as we await third. Third place, there it is. It belongs to the Hall Titans. Colin O'Neill, Josiah Rollins, Ari Stambler, and Ryder Morton. 4:32.74, and they finish third. So Hall, Simsbury, and then Hall. That's your top 3. And we await for the other swimmers to finish. The Simsbury team in lane 3 has just finished up in 4th place. And now the Hall team in lane 6 is prepared for 5th place. There they are. 5th place Hall Titans, consisting of Noah Cruz, Noah Neff, Caleb Nguyen, and Ohasu Padie. 5:19.67 their time. And now the final relay team for be for Simsbury in lane 7. And there they are. Their time, 5:47.89. But it's the Titans picking up first in lane 4, 3:42.37. To hear the applause. Well, they'll pick up the victory there. We'll wait the scores to come in. We await the diving scores and the final score. You see right now the officials are talking it over with the official scorekeeper, and then they will let us know what is going on with the scores. Well, for now, we will send it to break. Be right back. You're watching WHCI. All right, everybody, back here on WHCI, and we have the final scores for the Titans and the Trojans. First, as always, we get you diving scores. First place today, Ryan Gady from Hall High School, 205.55 his score. Second place, Jasmine Ayala from Simsbury, 163.15 her score. Colin O'Neill from Hall picking up third, 139.50 his score. And finally, in fourth place, Nick Mortensen from Simsbury, 101.30 his score. All right. We don't have a drum roll, but envision one. This is the final score of the event. The Hall Titans pick up the victory with a final score of 93-84 over the Simsbury Trojans. Well, an invigorating match indeed for the Titans, who pick up yet another win on a strong season. They'll have one more home meet at this Cornerstone Aquatic Center next Wednesday, 7 p.m. You can tune in on WHCI. That'll be against Connor Senior Night. So make sure you tune in. From everybody here, my stand-in crew, David Petrella, Frank Nobu, and Josh Michelson, this is Anthony Altamirano saying good night, everybody.